Good evening, folks. Wally here. Today we're back for episode number 21, I believe, of Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time we left off, Gojo just destroyed the barrier. Like, Hanami and Toto had perhaps the best fight so far with the clap warp swap places technique. That was a very, very, very well done fight. But then we just had Gojo be Mr. Non-Standard and just wreck house and kill everybody. So yeah, and we got that one guy whose name I forgot, Juzo, I believe. We captured him, deboned his arms and legs. That was weird. That was wild. Holy shit. And I believe Hanami got away. Hanami managed to get away from what I remember. So yeah, let's jump right into it and see if we get more lore. What's up next? Let's see. Oh, and if you're interested in watching these episodes full length, uncensored, unfiltered, uncut, check out my Patreon link down in the description below. Let's go. Yeah, he got the fingers from their hideout. He got all six? Well, then how did you find your way in there? Lord. Okay, this is some big lore drops. Wait. I need to go back on this. Yeah, made with Mahito's cursed energy. Yeah, we won't remove it. Okay. They want him to try and go inside. Oh, Fushiguro. So if anything happens to Fushiguro, Yuji is just going crazy mode. Uh-huh. Shibuya, October 31st in Shibuya. Dog, the villains are actually putting together the Avengers for this. Juzo, yeah. Okay, let's talk a little now that we have the opening playing. So the grand plan was okay, first they laid down the finger for Junpei's mom. and then they used that. Jujutsu Tech took the finger and put that into they took that finger and put that in the vault, which is guarded by Tengen, who is basically like a tree. So like a guy that's immortal, but he's just been growing older and older because he's not eternal youth. That's a very good distinction to make. Is that he can't die, but it's not like he doesn't age. So he's literally just a guy from God knows how long that's aged to being a tree. And now he's kind of the pillar that's guarding everything and the barrier and everything. Like, there's gonna come a day when he's gonna have to step out and do shit, and it's gonna be based as fuck. It's like when they sealed Aizen and then they brought Aizen back for 1,000 Year Blood War. It's like, oh shit, Aizen's coming back. That's why I feel like this is some deep rooted, like fucking the second coming of Hashirama or some shit. Besides that, their plan now is to seal Gojo in Shibuya on October 31st, and this whole incident here was in service of that. Semi first grade sorcerer. 2 coaster. Oh, but confirmed. Yeah, so they know Mahito is. 'It's part of a deal.
ハンガーラックを作りたかったんだ。そりゃあの坊主。名前は知らねえ。男か女かもわかんねえ。白髪をかっぱのガキだ。
Oh, do you know someone like that, May?
なーし、適当こいてるだけじゃない？自白に強い術師いないの？
そもそもなんで呪霊や部外者が天元様の結界抜けられたのよ。
それは生徒たちが相手にした特級呪霊のせいだと思う。特殊な気配を持ってる。呪霊は呪霊でも限りなく精霊に近いんじゃないかな。葵の話だと植物に潜り込めたらしいし。天元様の結界も植物には機能しないでしょ。天元様の結界って守るより隠すに全振りしてるから、懐に入られるとちょっと弱いよね。
Okay.
スクナの指による有事のポテンシャル強化を危惧したのか。
Six fingers got stolen, dude.
なんかしっくりこないんだよな。
とりあえず今は学生の無事を喜びましょう。
だが交流会は言わずもがな中止ですね。ちょっと、それは僕たちが決めることじゃないでしょ。
こんにちは、役立たず三輪です。
Baseball?
自分で役立たずとは言いつつも、まあそこまででもないっしょと思っていました。でも特級呪霊の襲撃でみんなが命がけで戦っている中、爆睡ちゃんをかましてしまい肩身が狭いです。あと私の刀を折ったの。
Oh, that's unfortunate.
前のお姉ちゃん、そんなこんなで中止と思われた交流会、とりあえず一日
Are we doing a baseball tournament as compensation?
私たちは今プレイボール野球をしています。
Oh, Maki's gonna dominate this. She's like built like a brick shit house. She's gonna fucking destroy them with these pitches. I mean, y'all are curse users. She's the physical person. And some people died. We're just gonna glaze over that. Some people died. I don't want to see Toto with a bat. Holy shit.
その心は一つ。個人を忍ぶのは当人とゆかりのある者たちの特権だ。
I don't know about that. Hmm.
2つ人死が出たのならば、なおさら俺たちに求められるのは強くなることだ。後天的強さとは結果の積み重ね。敗北をかみしめ勝利を味わう。そうやって俺たちは成長する。
Uh-huh.
結果は結果としてあることが一番重要なんだ。
東堂先輩って意外としっかりしてるんですね。
しっかりいかれてんのよ。
3つ。学生時代の不完全燃焼感は死ぬまで尾を引くものだからな。
お前いくつだよ。
東北
Come.
のマー君とは私のことよ。
東北のマー君はマー君だろ。
マー君投手だぞ。
おかか。
Japan specific reference. I have no idea how the Koshian works besides Otani exists. Mekamaru is a fucking bitch.
光が切れた。乱闘だ。どう見てもピッチングマシーンだろうが。何言ってるの？スペアよ。スペアメカ丸。そっちのパンダが一昨日壊したんだから当然でしょ。ピッチングマシーン？よくわからないわ。あなた機械詳しいのね。もしかしてオタク？次から次へとよくもまあ。曲がりなりにも高専生がよ。ほらやってやるよ。
お出塁した。やけくそだな。
That's the fucking weirdest descriptions.
アウト。
Wants to punch a zebra someday. No protein pounder, huh? Okay, I guess. Chicken breast and rice. Come on, Maki, come on. You're built for this. You're literally the physical person. Come on. My goat. My actual goat. My goat.
よし、3点。
Oh, that's cheating. Oh, that's giga cheating.
おかか。釘崎戻れ。
That's supremely cheating.
まだ虎杖が嫌いですか。好き嫌いの問題ではない。
He's just dangerous.
基づけば虎杖は存在
Traditionalist. Oh, yeah.
あやつが生きているのは五条のわがまま。個のために集団の規則を歪めてはならんのだ。何より虎杖が生きていることでその他大勢が死ぬかもしれん。だが彼のおかげで救われた命も確かにある。
True.
今回東堂と協力し特急を退けた。学生に限った話ではありませんが、彼らはこれから多くの後悔を積み重ねる。ああすればよかった。こうして欲しかった。ああ言えばよかった。こう言って欲しかった。
Ghetto is an ex-Jujutsu Tech person.
についての判断が正しいかどうか、正直私にもわかりません。ただ、今は見守りませんか。
Inumaki. Can he use his curse technique?
犬巻先輩足速いんだよ。
も
筋か。
私たちの後悔はその後でいい。
Okay, and a really nice little episode going over the villain scheming. So Ghetto's ultimate plan was to have Juzo and blonde guy. I'm pretty sure Juzo is the coat rack guy. Whoever they are, the plan was to have Mahito infiltrate based on the Junpei cursed finger that they planted, because that would lead him directly to the storeroom where all the cursed objects were kept. They got 6 fingers and they got a cursed special grade cursed womb with death paintings 1 to 3. So that's something that's coming up. And this was a test run for that whale they made to see what Gojo would do. But the main thing was to keep Gojo there, trying to get in, rather than keep Gojo in and make him get out, because that would signal to Gojo that there's somewhere they don't want him to be outside rather than they don't want him inside, which was a very good ruse. And yeah, the entire plan is shaping up to this October 31st Halloween in Shibuya, which is kind of a big deal. That's like, Shibuya is a very bustling downtown place, Halloween parties and everything. So, and I think the last time Ghetto also did something was in Shibuya or something like that. Like when Toto Aoi went and beat up a shit ton of grade ones and special grades. So there's definitely something brewing when it comes to that. And yeah, we learned about Tengen, this kind of like Hashirama-esque legendary immortal figure that's basically like a tree now. I'm gonna guess he's just a corpse because he's immortal but not eternally young. So we have that brewing in the background. And this episode was a lot about the adults ruminating on Yuji and his role. And Ghetto made some very interesting observations with getting doing anything to Fushiguro acting as a trigger to make Sukuna kill them all is essentially what I got from that. Is that Megumi is someone that Yuji holds to such high esteem, and even Sukuna, to where doing anything to Megumi is gonna make Sukuna crash out on whoever killed him. So that's why Megumi is kind of protected by the plot, but also Megumi has something up his sleeve that's like super busted, like this whatever Zenin technique with the 10 shadow beasts and whatever. Like Fushiguro has some shit like that in there. So just a lot of nice little character building moments of slice of life, and yeah, just a lot of character work in this episode. Which a friend of this put it to me this way in JJK, and I kind of agree, is that JJK has very good character writing, but it doesn't have as much room to breathe as it should. Because these character arcs and these, like, the writing is solid, the themes are solid, the story is solid, but it's dealt with so quickly that the impact doesn't have time to linger. And I kind of agree there. We're already past that amazing backstory that Mai had, but we're already past that. And I got a comment on that video too saying that Mai is a bum. And I'm like, sure, maybe she might be a bum in terms of power scaling, but in terms of writing, her storyline and her thematic through line and her conflict has so far been the most compelling for me, in that she is that person that we've talked about this before. I don't need to rehash it. But TLDR is that my thematic writing, in my opinion, you can watch the episode 17 reaction to get the gist of it. Mai has the best thematic writing so far, and character work. And some of that is because the other characters just haven't had enough time. Nobara hasn't had enough time. She had just had her one intro episode and she's kind of just been chilling. Similar for most characters. So like I would like the story to get more into all of these characters and give them more time to breathe and give their storylines, 2 or 3 episodes to breathe. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, Tokyo 1, and that's over. So I want the Shibuya incident now. Like I really like these bubbles of really hype stuff happening. So I don't want the in betweens to be too lull-ish. I want there to be, some continuity and good stroll, good pacing. In terms of tournament arcs, I think this was, eh. It's not Hunter x Hunter. It's not My Hero. It's the closest analogy is Chunin exams, but Chunin exams had a lot more time put into it, and it had Orochimaru and Gaara, so like it's hard to compete with that. This was just okay. I really enjoyed the fight with Toto and Yuji versus Hanami, but overall it felt kind of just there to introduce these characters, but like the tournament arc itself wasn't really used to explore them compared to something like My Hero, which explored the conflict of so many characters and gave so much of the ensemble cast room to shine. I'm really getting worried that JJK might end up the Megumi Yuji Gojo show. I need the other characters that they have introduced to get a lot more time put in. Like Kamo has so much potential. Toto's probably gonna stick around, but Kamo has so much potential. Inumaki, I need more on him. Just like what was it like growing up for Inumaki and having cursed cursed voice. That's such a solid through line to explore. I want to explore the Zenin family dynamics, all of that. So that's what I want the next part of the series to go into. And I believe season 2 is supposed to be the Shibuya incident, as I've heard it called. So well, let's jump right into it, I guess. And yeah, until next time, I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye bye.